I don't know if this is test the audio. Okay, so I'm publishing a song, right? And I thought I'd just share some of my process here of how I was creating these album art. So I'm doing this all for free, and I'm doing um so this is my rough process here. So yeah, this is how I generate the so I have an idea of what I want to create. That could be either with a that could just be or with any AI bot. And then also what I did was, so yeah, I have the idea. And then I created a ultimate guide of Flux generation. It just has like the best practices for how to prompt the AI or Flux killer. And so after I created that PDF, I uploaded to a Perplexity and in the sources. Now, every time I do a new prompt in that space in Perplexity, what it does is it will reference the best practices. It'll generate a optimized prompt that I could feed my generator. So yeah, and I will just keep um, checking. Yeah, this needs. Actually. So yeah, I'm building this as I go, and whenever I do these flowcharts, I always surprised at how much process is on. So what I'm gonna, you know what? So what I missed here is FusionBee running on Mac. This is all Mac OS, of course. So what happens is prompt is optimized, then we put it into, right? So we put the prompt inside diffusion, and I will generate files. So we'll have like, um, yeah, I'll queue up. So yeah, I'll queue up multiple generation files. And then actually, yeah, this is question. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I'm so yeah, after you put the prompt flux FusionBee, then I'll queue up a bunch images, and I will check, right, and check the images. Oh yeah, I forgot. All right, so yeah, after you put prompt in FusionBee, check the images and the final image. Yes, then save. Right? And if no, then you iterate. Okay, yeah, so that's kind of um process here. So actually I'll add here myself brainstorm. And yeah, so that's kind of the workflow so far. Oh, nice. But where I think. Up. Okay, so okay, so I have the idea generated with me or with AI. Go back and forth and and then go into my perplexity space, put the prompt idea, and then that is optimized FLUX, and we input it to DiffusionBee, and then I'll generate like dozens and dozens of options, which we'll see in a second. And then I'm going to check the images. If it's final. If not, then I'll go back and modify the prompt complexity. And after all that, we will have the window. And after that's done, go to upscale. So that's just upscale. And that is have oh yeah, I do video. Then we go into here we go into clarity. I'm going to show you everything. And that's where I'm going to put the saved image that side scale image. So that's where this goes. I'm going to show you this whole process in how I created each. Uh, yeah. All right. So I'm going to show you now space I use. Ah, here we go. So I have a called FLUX image generator, right? So I created this space specifically for just generating AI images. And what I did is I created a ultimate guide for prompting FLUX. So let me know in the comments if you want this guide. So it has all the best practices for creating a prompt for FLUX. Okay, so that's already loaded up courses. Then I have this um, instruction here for FLUX, my amazing prompt generator and engineer. And you're supposed to and collaborate with me. Incredible image prompts optimized for FLUX. So you're also going to reference the ultimate guide that I attached. And yeah, so that's prompt I have. So all I have to do is I'll just put in any idea. So say cowgirl. Um, well, actually, okay. So I already started this. I'll just go straight into it. And this was my original prompt. And so yeah, it's the my artwork is well, my music is inspired by K-pop, Korean R&B. And so that's the kind of imagery I'm going for, like these Korean R&B stars, pop idols. And for this, I just collaborated with ChatGPT first, then I pasted that into here. So actually, let me show you the original. Yeah, so what I did was I input I had a um yeah, I had my lyrics that I posted in my own ChatGPT custom G, and then I asked it to generate um ideas for this uh album art, and then I just click on this, copied this, then I brought this thing to Perplexity. Um, yeah, so I brought that into Perplexity, and then had it generate the optimized prompt for Flux. And I said, okay, let's make the cowgirl on horseback. Shows like she's high up in this paradise valley. So went back and forth, and now I'm going to copy this and show you FusionBee and what it actually generates. Now, okay, so now we're in diffusion. We have Flux loaded up. I'm gonna set it to like low resolution so it's fast. Paste this, and then I'm gonna say let's generate 4 of these. And what I do is I'll start with just the blank file. So I'll generate 4 right here. Then I'm gonna go to all these different styles and I'm gonna generate as many as I want because it's free running on my M4 Max. So I could generate as many images as I want. Pick different styles. I'm gonna see start appearing, right? So yeah. getting some results already. So yeah, this latest track called New Horizon and kind of has like this, I imagine it as having like this country. That's why there's like this cowgirl I want as cover art. But yeah, you could see here that this is incredible quality flux and it's running locally. It's not mid-journey or anything like that, and you can generate as many. The only drawback is that it takes a bit of time because you don't have like a certain turning these out. But yeah, I just love that. Yeah, the other cool thing is actually once you find a style that you like, you could actually set it to generate 2000 is at the same time, which is insane. So you could just like set this overnight and then let it generate 2000 images. Although it's going to be limited to a specific style that you choose. So keep that in mind, right? So you can see here there's differences. So this is like just pure flux with no style attached. This one is now anime style, but has a slightly more anime realist kind of style. Um, versus this one's kind of more general. But you're gonna see as we go to the other styles, it's going to change more. So what else can yeah, while this is generating, let me check out, yeah, Pinocchio. Okay, so it's still generating here. Sharing this link here. Right. Okay, so this is the model. Difference from, they're pretty similar. This one does look a little bit. This one, yeah, the anime just has this extra quality. Very subtle style. I think the next one is, okay, analog film. One supposed to be a little bit more natural. So what I would do now after generating this, so I'll show you how to iterate on this. So let's say, actually I want her hair color blonde, right? So what I would do is I'm gonna go back to perplexity where I have, yeah, okay, so I have perplexity here and I'm gonna say, actually her hair, so what's interesting is like you could get the same kind of iterative experience by like with ChatGPT, but you're just having the chat out of perplexity. So it's iterating and changing prompt here. And then we go back and we could update this. Now you'll see that there's going to be blonde in the next one, right? So try that. Do a weird one so you could see how different dark fantasy that looks like. Let's see, wave, neon, static, anime, analog film, model. What happens? Okay, so I like this one. Cool to have a bit of the horse in the picture. So yeah, I'm just scanning now to like shortlist ones I think with the best artwork. Okay, so now this is the iterated prompt, uh, now blonde, and that's how easy it is. Like, um, you could just change it in section, but what I like doing with perplexity is it just understands what I'm going for better. So what happens? So what I'm thinking is, okay, let's actually try changing it here, okay? Try red here. So I'll start off again. Add, I think the anime bar for this project just depends on what kind of vibe track you have. Sounds like. Actually, yeah, maybe while we're waiting, I'll play a little snippet background. So I'll play you snippets so you could hear the music and the um, kind of vibe I'm going for this album art. Okay, I found it. So the track that I'll be launching. Let's see if you can see that.
I thought the world was fire and ice, burning heat of frozen nights. I built my life in the harshest land, surviving on extremes with empty hands. But then I saw the light break through a hidden place I never knew. No need to fight, no need to run. There's a world where it all comes undone. Now I'm standing on my new horizon.
So that's the song.
The skies are clear and my heart is rising. No more living at the edge of despair. I found my freedom in the open air. Oh, new horizons mine. It's where I thrive, it's where I shine. I thought progress only came with pain, pushing hard through the pouring rain. But now I see there's another way, a steady path where I
Yeah, you get the point now. Like that's the kind of vibe. And when I hear that, I think of like the country, like a Western. And if you listen to the lyrics, it's all about somebody who is living in the extremes of like Arctic tundra or volcanoes and stuff like that. And then they discover that actually there's a different way to live. And that's where this new horizon is. It's like this idealistic place. And so that's what I wanted to communicate in this album art is yeah, this paradise. So I'm noticing that yeah, the blonde, when you add the blonde into the prompt, it loses the kind of K-pop star uh kind of ethnicity. So we're gonna try other styles or other hairstyles, other hair colors. Yeah, this is the reality of it, is it just takes time. Just waiting for this to um, finish generating. So I'm curious if anyone's actually watching right now. If you can say hi in the chat, that would be awesome. Just so I know someone's actually there. But I know if you want to stay anonymous, that's cool too. Cool too. Um, okay, so this is a nice composition here, but I kind of want the lens flare, so I might change that in an upcoming prompt. So we still haven't seen any of the red hair versions. Okay, so you could see that this one has some pink in it. That's because this is the neon punk style, right? So the neon punk style is kind of like cyberpunk, and you could see the influence there. If I did a different prompt, you would see it extreme, like it looks like a cyberpunk image. So we're gonna let this continue. Yeah, so I have to go through this process with every new album, and I have like 20 tracks, more than 20 tracks to go. So it's uh it's time consuming to produce these. And I think this is a good idea. Actually, I haven't tried live streaming before. Um, but maybe this is good because it actually captures the real time that I actually spent. And yeah, sometimes I'll spend so much time on something and I will just not realize how much time I sunk into it. Okay, so this is looking good. This is the anime one again. I feel like the anime has the aesthetic that I was going for. Cinematic looks good too, but it's a little darkened. A little too dark. I think in the next iteration, I'm going to add some lens flare, but we still have a lot to go. We haven't even got to the red hair yet. Okay. So yeah, you could zoom in and actually, yeah, I'll tell you why I'm not generating at full. So I'm generating right now at the lowest resolution right now. And the reason is it's a lot faster to generate. And then what I do is I could upscale this in clarity refiners after, which I will show shortly after. Actually, I'll load that up now. So here is Pinocchio app. Okay, so um, just go search up Pinocchio computer, and then you could download it. So let's see. Yeah, I'll show you. So Pinocchio computer. This is where you download Pinocchio, and then you're going to go to the search button and you're going to look up Clarity Refiners, this one. And this is an amazing app. Absolutely love this one because this is the best image upscaler I've seen for free. Um, I've been looking for this app for the longest time because um, so there's this company called Magnific, which is kind of like the best AI upscaler. So you could give it this crappy resolution image and then you come out with this. So I was looking for a free version of that. And I haven't been able to find it. You could see how expensive this is, right? Um, monthly, $40 a month, right? So I found a free version it's not as good as this, but it's good enough. So here we will input our winning image and then we'll upscale it. And yeah, maybe I'll do a quick example here. Okay, so let me go to DiffusionBee here. So still generating. What was I doing here? Oh yeah, so I'm going to generate, I'm going to upscale an image for you so you can see the difference. Okay, so we got some of the red hair generations going. And I'm going to choose one. I'll choose this one to upscale. Okay, so we'll upscale this one and I'll show you now. So this is the upscaler, right? So you could see it's pixelated here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to enhance it without any further modification. If you want to modify it, you could enhance the prompt here, but I'm going to see what happens if I just click enhance image without modifying anything. And because you could see here that the GPU is already running at max because it's still generating images, but it's going to actually upscale at the same time. So that's going to be pretty crazy. Okay, so still generating. Let's see how long it takes to upscale this image. Okay, so it's 43 seconds so far. It's a waiting game now. All right, so yeah, this was just the raw, no style applied. This one's 3D model. Um, okay. So you could see it kind of slowed down because there's two processes going at the same time. That's what happens if you have a lot of AI local generation going. Okay, look at this. This is crazy. Okay, so this is before with the pixelated image and then after. Like, look at that. That's just amazing. That is okay, yeah. It's just so much more clear, right? It looks like a high res photo. So let's actually do a side by side here, right? Um, okay, so I'm going to show you before and after. One second, trying to find the original. DiffusionBee, okay. Once, I can't even tell what the original was. I don't even know. Right one? No, that's, ah, okay. Okay, so let's compare these, the quality, right? So let's go full screen, right side, and okay. That's a comparison of this pixelated image, and then after we've upscaled with clarity refiners. So just amazing that we have this tech for free on Mac. Pretty insane. So let's see if we add the prompt in here, if we'll get a better output. So I'm going to go back into here. I'm going to copy this. More of these are generating. Okay, it's finished generating. So yeah, I'm going to add, this one's pretty good. Okay, so let's go back and input this prompt, see what happens. Should go faster this time because I'm not generating right now in the other. Okay, so let's take a look while this is loading. So this, yeah. So right now we're going in this loop here, right? We're trying to figure out what is the final image. All right, so we're trying to figure out final image. Um, okay, so it generated it again, and it looks pretty similar to the last one. There's a bit of kind of artifacting on the nose, but yeah, I mean, it still looks real. So let's compare the two generations here. Yeah, so this is this one just blown up, right? And let's look at the other one we just generated as well for comparison. So yeah, these are now going to be compared. So this was the first one. This is the second one with the prompt. And it looks like there's more kind of artifacting slightly, just very slightly on the left. So I think this one's better. So what happens? All right. So let's go back and let's see if we could shortlist um, the image we want. So I'm just thinking about the song and what kind of feeling it evokes. So yeah, maybe I'll play it again in the background.
I thought the world was fire and ice, burning heat or frozen nights. I built my life in the harshest land, surviving on extremes with empty hands. But then I saw the light break through a hidden place I never knew. No need to fight, no need to run. There's a world where it all comes undone. Now I'm standing on my new horizon, where the skies are clear and my heart is rising. No more living at the edge of despair. I found my freedom in the open air. Oh, new horizons mine. It's where I thrive, it's where I shine. I thought progress only
Okay,
came
maybe
with
this one.
pain, pushing hard through the pouring rain. But now I see there's another way, a steady path where I can stay. I left behind the desert sand and tundras where I couldn't stand. Now I walk
Yeah, I hope you could still hear me. Um,
a gentle
this one kind of catches my eye. It's kind of like it has enough of the background to indicate that she's high up. I'm going to shortlist this one. I'm going to save this one to album art, low res. So let's save that again. Low res. Go live stream. So yeah, yeah, this one looks good too. Okay, I'm gonna shortlist this one. Okay. So I think I need to do more generations for the blonde one, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna modify the prompt with Okay, so let's tell Claude to update this. I'm gonna ask for add some lens flare, make the background a bit more um, surreal, like a fantasy um, paradise, but no palm trees. So yeah, what I like about this is you can actually iterate on the prompt just like you would with ChatGPT. So something to keep in mind. Okay, so let's go into the DiffusionBee and see what happens if we put this. Okay, and let's see what happens when we go no style, and we'll do anime, do analog film, we'll do model, do photographic. This might be fun. Adorable 3D character, futuristic vaporwave, why not? So yeah, we just wait again for the next round. Okay, so I'm noticing that, yeah, there's like big cliffs. We don't want that because it looks more dangerous. So I might, if it keeps doing this, I'm gonna cut it off and I'm gonna ask for more changes. Okay, this one's pretty cool, but does look a little like too animated. But I like there's a waterfall in the background. I like the blue here, but this doesn't look like a cowboy hat. It's not that clear. This one's too illustrated. I'll give this one a chance and then I might just cut it off and adjust the prompt. So yeah, we're just waiting here. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop it. So in DiffusionBee, if you generated too much and you already know you want to change the background, so or you want to change the prompt, just hit stop all and stop it. And then once you see generate again, you're ready to generate again. But let's go back and iterate. So I'm going to say no cliffs and no cliffs. I don't want to show anything dangerous. And what else? Yeah, I don't want to show anything dangerous. I want to, I don't want to show anything dangerous. Um, don't worry about the golden hour. Just make sure it feels like a fresh, optimistic, sunny day and morning with blue skies. All right, so let's see what we get. Okay, so it updated the prompt. Let's try this new prompt. Right, so let's go back in here, paste, and then we're gonna generate no style. We'll try anime. We'll see what happens. Oh, nice. First comments. So, okay, so we kind of lost the valley in the background. I kind of wanted the valley in the background here. Yeah, so I wanted like this green valley in the background, but it looks like we lost that in the last generation. This is more like a traditional kind of outback scene. So I might have to change that again. Uh, is it Lyle? Lyle, let me know if you have any questions. Okay. And it looks like it still has like some castles and cliffs in the background. I have to undo the fantasy. Yeah, so this is looking way too fantasy, not what I was intending. So we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board. So I'm asking it to remove the fantasy element, bring back the regular lush um, valley or canyon, and make sure she's still, yeah, make sure she's still from a high vintage. Okay. All right. So let's see what happens if we update the prompt. Okay, let's go straight to anime and let's go to no style, 3D model. Oh, fantasy art. Okay, that looks a little too cartoony. We might have to revert to the original prompt. Yeah, it's looking too cartoony. I was trying to go for realistic. Okay, this one's taking a selfie. Definitely not that one. So yeah, sometimes this happens where like your earlier first generations end up being the best ones. Okay, I don't know why they're taking selfies here. Might have to stop this one again. Okay, I'm gonna give some instruction. I'll say make sure a it looks like a portrait photo from an album cover. Or for context, this is for album cover art. Make sure it doesn't look like they're taking a selfie. Okay, so we have an updated prompt. I might just stop this after this stage. Okay, these ones aren't too bad, but it still looks like they're taking a selfie. I'll let these ones finish and then I'll update the prompt. Okay, so it might be these negative prompts that it's inputting. So I might have to try it without that. So let's just generate one. Whoa. Okay. So it looks like it's keeping the negative prompts. So I need to remove that. And let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna just stop that because it's taking too long. Okay, so let's generate fresh. Okay, I think it's getting, it's going off the track here. It's getting off the rails. Gonna have to revert to the original prompts. It went kind of overboard here. Yeah, this is not looking like what I want. So I'm gonna go back to the original prompt. Yeah, I think we're gonna go here. Okay, I'm gonna update that. Okay, so we're back at our baseline, and these ones look pretty good. I might have to just go back to the original set. Okay, so let's try more styles. I think we're gonna have to go back to the original because they were already good. Sometimes it happens like that. You go through so many options and then you go back to like the first ones you generated. Happens sometimes. So yeah, at this point it's just generating and finding the final winner of um of all the generations. Sometimes you just have to generate a whole slew and then just that's how you're gonna understand what is good and what's not good. Yeah, this one's really, I like this one. Yeah, this is cool. I think this is like, this might be the winner. Yeah, this one might be the winner. I'm gonna save that. Yeah, this prompt is pretty good, gotta admit. And I think I could complement it with like bright yellow text. That'll make it pop. Okay, I gotta listen to the song again just to refamiliarize myself. Hear it.
I thought the world was fire and ice, burning heat of frozen nights. I built my life in the harshest land, surviving on extremes with empty hands. But then I saw the light break through a hidden place I never knew. No need to fight, no need to run. There's a world where it all comes undone. Now I'm standing on my
Okay,
new
so
horizon,
I'm gonna try to make the background a little more green.
where my heart is rising. No more living at the edge of despair.
So I'm saying I'm reverting back to a previous prompt and just make it so that the background is more green, saturated to indicate more rich vegetation in the valley. Okay, so I gave it a little bit of direction with the old prompt and let's see what it does. Okay, so it says, all right, saturated greens in the background. Okay. See what happens. Yeah, this one's pretty good too. There's a hint of the horse here, hint of the horse here. Okay, one's pretty good. Like, it is more green in the background. So let's give a few more rounds of this. Give it a shot. One's pretty good too. One's pretty good too. Yeah. Get this one. Yeah, this is a good prompt. Gotta admit, this is pretty good. Yeah, this one's a little too cartoony. What's this? So this is anime. Sometimes anime works really well. Sometimes it looks too cartoony. Usually it's cartoony, but if you add like in the prompt this image, which is a hack, it makes it more photographic or photoreal. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I was envisioning like something to complement yellow as the main text, but this could work too. Let's try, I'll save this one. Okay. One's all right. I have to listen to the song again. One's pretty good. Look at this. Okay, so yeah, I just had to listen to the song again to remind me of the vibe of the song and see which image matches that. So yeah, this one's pretty cool. Uh, it kind of looks a little cold though. This one's all right. This is analog film. So let's see. Oh, I haven't tried enhance yet, so let's try that. And let's see what the short list is already. Okay. So we have this one, two, three, four, six, seven. Okay. I think that one, this one, and this one. I think I'll shortlist this. One's all right. I think we're getting close. Spent looks like 88 minutes getting to this point. But once we lock it down, it's pretty fast after that. What was that? This is enhance, analog film. Yeah, what you should do is note which one, which filter or which style is giving you the best results. So I think, was it? I think this one. So it was anime. So I think I'll run anime one more time, and if we don't get anything, I'll just call it a day. I'll shortlist this one. I'll finalize the album cover, and then I think there's enough time to submit it to DistroKid, and you will have seen the full process of generating the art. Ah, how photoreal can we make it? So let's try. Usually I use the clarity refiners will make it way more realistic. Uh, Also, I might have to try um, a more realistic filter over here. So we'll try photographic. Yeah, I think photographic and analog film are the most realistic so far. You know what? I'm gonna try to see if we could have some kind of yellow green color scheme. Um, so I'm asking Claude to optimize the image colors so that it complements yellow text that will be overlaid. and keep all the existing elements because I was thinking that to complement this, the image, right? I like to have like these color schemes. So yeah, I kind of want to have like a more elementary yellow, not as orange as this one, as the next cover. Okay. So yeah, Lyle, if you're still there, like this is using the photographic filter and it does look more photographic, like more details. And what I would do is I would put this in clarity refiners and that would really boost up the realism. You know what? I didn't pay attention to the expression. Like I'm gonna try to improve the expression too. Um, actually, I didn't really generate this. Yeah, I need to specify the expression. Make sure her expression is joyful and yeah, just happy, I guess. Lyle, if you're still there, let me know if the audio is coming through all right. So let me try if I could hear it. Okay, so I'm gonna see if it updates again. So just tweaking this prompt again. I think it's overly smiling now. Okay, perfect. Thanks for confirming. Okay, now this is looking like a smile poster. Too, it's too happy. Okay. Okay, I had it. I had this one. This was the right amount of happy. But yeah, I just wanted to show that you have a lot of control and you're talking with Claude. So Claude is actually like your image generator. It's like the equivalent of chatting with ChatGPT when you're iterating on images. So I kind of like that. Um, All right, so I think we generated as many as we could, and I'm gonna cut it off now and just make some selections. So I'm gonna say, yeah, okay, so I think the selections we have here are the finalists. And then I'm gonna go into Figma again. Right, so let's say over here, this is at the end of the process here. Okay, these are the short list. Right, so we have our low res images. And now it's just, this is the constraints we got to choose for the cover of this song. So I'm gonna play the song again, just so I could remember what it sounds like.
I thought the world was fire and ice, burning heat of frozen nights. I built my life in the harshest land, surviving on extremes with empty hands. But then I saw the light break through a hidden place I never knew. No need to fight, no need to run. There's a world where it all comes undone. Now I'm standing on my new horizon, where the skies are clear and my heart is rising. No more living at the edge of despair. I found my freedom in the open air. Oh, new horizons mine.
I'm just trying to figure out which one to go with.
I thought progress only came with pain, pushing hard through the pouring rain.
Okay, so
But now I see there's another.
yeah, I'm leaning towards this one or this one. Hard to pick here. I think, yeah, I'm gonna remove this one. This one, it's not too clear that she's a cowgirl yet, I think. So I'm gonna remove that. This one, really, okay. These are kind of the top right now. This one, I think there's something wrong with like the horse over here. So this is just narrowing it down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into my Figma file where I have the album art. Okay, so I'm going to go here and so this is my file where I'm creating the assets for the album art and for the video. Um, yeah, is this. Okay, so let's do this here. I'm gonna select this image and let's replace this. Oh wait, we didn't upscale yet. But let's try it anyways. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Yeah. One. So let's, okay, that's too bad. It's just the framing is, oh, that's what I did wrong. I forgot to do square. Wait a second. Why is that? So, I did square aspect ratio. So I don't know why this is like showing properly. Okay, so I'm gonna just drag these in. Okay, this one, he looks more like a cowgirl. See what happens here. Okay, so that's looking good. Yeah. Okay. I like that. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So I like this one. And now I'm going to upscale it in Clarity Refiners. Maybe this one. That's pretty cool too. Right. Horizon. Try this one. I think this one has the best composition. Maybe if it's a little bit bigger. One's okay, this one's really bold. You have this kind of triangle here. Uh, you guys have any vote here? Like, which one do you think looks the best? Or like a kind of country R&B type song? This one looks like a poster for what's that? Oh, Fallout or something like that. Kind of like that's in there. I think this one looks good too, but Maybe the horse ear is too in there. Yeah, I think this one's the winner. But it's not quite clear she's a cowgirl. I think this is the winner. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna call it. This is the winner. Cowgirl number 2. So we're gonna upscale number 2. So we're gonna grab this image, drag it in here, and we're gonna update. So we're just gonna leave the last default stuff here. Default extra prompt and enhance. Play the song while we're waiting. Back. Okay. All right, so we have our upscaled image here. So it started with this, and look at this reveal, high quality, just like that. Pretty cool. I like it. Okay, so I think we have our winner. Let's just take a look if there's any funky stuff going on here. I think that's the winner. That's the winner. So I'm just going to go over here. Okay. Okay, so this is the upscaled image. Take a look. Okay. It kind of looks like Rashida Jones a bit. So yeah. Okay, let's add that in as the final image. So I got that here. Let's add, oh, I gotta copy that over. Okay, so let's update this image with a high res. Wow. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, so I think what I need to do is I'm gonna update it in this thing, but I have to, yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Get rid of this. And change this out. And that's what I like about Figma here. It automatically updated everything I needed. Right? And take this color. Okay. When you zoom in, these look really good too. Damn. Gonna be a hard choice. You know what? I'm leaning more towards this one now. Damn. Okay. Let's take a look at that one again. So number 2 is greenlit. And okay, so I think let's upscale this one too. So yeah, this one has a really nice kind of composition. So I think it's worth upscaling and testing out. Let's play the song again. Oh, can't hear the music. Can't hear the music. Okay. How do I figure that out? It kind of, yeah, that, all right. So this one is, yeah, okay. I think that's a good one. Let's go with that. See what happens. Yeah, I think the other one's better. Yeah, I think the other one's better. Just make sure this is the high res. Okay, just gonna call it. This is the winner. So that's how I created the art. Um, let's just refine this composition a little bit, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Maybe let's play around with the color here a little bit, just see what happens. Okay, actually that fits way better. Yeah, I think that works. Try again. Okay, I like that. yeah, it's kind of subdued and it's about the country. So yeah, that works. Okay, so now I'll show you a little bit of my uh the submission process. Okay, let's go. Okay, so let's just recap here. We did the idea concepting. We went into my perplexity space for Flux image generation, and then we optimized the prompt. We put it in DiffusionBee, check the images. Is it good? Do we need to tweak it? We go back and tweak this, right? And then we finally decided, okay, we have our final images. I'll put images here. And then we saved it. Then we updated, we upscaled it in parity refiners. We decided this is the winner here. Okay, so let's organize this. Okay. Okay, these are the other options. This was the winner. Okay. Um, okay, so we have that. Now I'm going to show you the process for submitting it. Okay, so now this is the publishing process. And what I use is Distrokid. So yeah, let's go to Distrokid. And so you're gonna sign up at distrokid.com, and this one is not free. It has a $22 a month, $22 a year fee, but you could upload unlimited. And I've also tried Route Note, but I had a bad experience with them. Route Notes does have a free plan, but I had the worst experience with them. They lost my file. I waited for 9 days for them to distribute, and yeah, they lost my file. I logged in, and then just my file was gone. So I can't recommend Route Note. DistroKid, on the other hand, is super fast. It just uploads it immediately. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna start with upload music. It got the upload in a few hours. Like I think 2 hours it was already online. So DistroKid is amazing. Only thing is like if you cancel your subscription, your files go offline unless you buy like a lifetime upgrade. So you'll see here there's like all these upsells. One thing to note about DistroKid is it's really easy to spend extra money you don't have to. I got caught up in that. I'll show you what to avoid. So um, this is the upload section. So you have to answer all of these questions, but make sure first that you have these things ready. Okay, so you have to have your okay. So I'm bouncing all over the place here. Sorry about that. Um, before we get to this, you do need to connect your um, platforms. Okay, so if you want this to show up on your YouTube channel, for example, like you have to click over here on special access and connect the different platforms where you want to have a profile on. I don't think it'll let you proceed until you have set this up. So all you have to do is like, go to Spotify or YouTube official artist channel and just follow the steps. So for example, Spotify for artists, if you don't have anything here, it's going to prompt you and instruct you how to set that up. I won't go through all that because it's quite a lot, and it might take a few days or a few hours for your account to show up. So be prepared for that on your first time around. But if you have any questions, just put them in the comments. I'm going to assume that you set up your special access for your different accounts that you want to connect, and then we're going to proceed. So we're going to go to upload music, and we're just going to fill out this information here. So I saw that they have Snapchat. I'm going to add Snapchat and just make sure that you're uploading only your music, of course. And you're going to set this up the first time you go around. You're going to have your band name. So make sure you have that figured out. And you're going to input all of your different social handles and accounts. And if you're on the basic plan, it's just going to release today. So just be ready for it to show up on the current date. So yeah, just be ready for that. I'm going to choose here R&B and I think country maybe. Actually, it's still kind of pop, right? R&B. Is it country though? Yeah, let's make it country. And then we're gonna upload our final image. So let's make sure that I exported that. Yeah. Okay, so let's make sure I export this here. I forgot to change the name. Let's call this and export. And yeah, so I have projects here. No, Amaditsu Records course. Album art. Now we'll add final course and hit save. So now we have our final album art and we'll upload it. Okay, so we have New Horizon. And remember, you could change this if you want. You could change the artwork later. But let's give it one last look. Okay, you could preview it at the end anyways. So let's upload the audio now. Okay, so I uploaded the file. We're just gonna answer a few more things, put my name here. And then, yeah, okay. And then we're gonna add the Apple Music credits. I just choose singer and vocals, and I'll just put my stage name. And then the producer role is going to be me. And here we go. So we have a nice little preview of what it looks like. I don't know, the New Horizon is looking a little kind of washed out. So let me double check. Let's do a copy here. Yeah, okay, so maybe it should be a little brighter so you get that it doesn't blend in too much. Gives it a bit of contrast. Yeah, what looks better? Hair here? Um, yeah, I think this one kind of stands out more. Brighter though. Yeah. So I think that's better, right? Yeah. Kind of I think this one's better. What do you guys think? Does it look better? Left or right? Okay. I'll just go with right. The one on the left, it kind of disappears. The words kind of disappear. Let's play with the levels actually. See. Better. Yeah, a little brighter or way brighter. It's too washed out. It's just a little bit brighter. So that is copy properties. See what happens. This one, actually, one, anything. Ah, okay. I gotta change this little. I need to change it here. There. So yeah, we change it in this symbol over here and it reflects the changes everywhere else. So I'm gonna export this again, and I think that's the last version. Okay. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go back. I don't know. That looks pretty good too. Let's try. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I think this is the final. Yeah, I think it just worked better. So let's stay with that. I could always change it later. Can't be perfectionist over here. Okay, so I'm just checking all the bits. Okay. And so like you could get all these upgrades, but I don't buy any of these. It's just I feel like if I really want to, I could upgrade later. I just want to get my music onto the platforms, the basic thing. So this is the only one where I would be kind of interested if I really like the song and I want it to be up there forever. You had to pay 29 one-time fee, $29, and it'll be permanently published. So I'm not going to upgrade. I'm just going to hit all these checkboxes so we could continue. And this is our preview, what it's going to look like. So yeah, I like that. Um, Something about the color maybe is not as bold as I'd like, but I gotta I gotta just pull the trigger on this. So this is a final stage. So let's hit, actually there's one more stage. So it's uploading. Okay. And here we go. All right. So the first time I uploaded to Distrokid, they got me with this upgrade because it sounded really good. Oh wait, I gotta fix the sound. 1 second. See if I could fix that.
I thought the world was fire and ice, burning heat of frozen nights. I built my life in the harshest land, surviving on extremes with empty hands. But then I saw the light break through ahead.
So I don't know if you could hear the music. Comment in the comment box if you can. But this thing is like they have like a mastering service that's built in, but I think it just I'm not sure what it actually does because it does sound better, but when you listen to the final track, it sounds the same. Maybe I don't have like the audio file hearing, but it sounds the same to me, so I don't go for this upgrade. So I'm gonna leave it as is, and I'm gonna say use my originals. and we're gonna hit, let's listen to it one more time.
In place I never knew. No need to fight, no need to run. There's a world where it all comes undone. Now I'm standing on my new horizon, where the skies are clear.
Okay, so that's it. Let's hit continue. There we go, guys. It is published, and you're going to see this pop up. It is published, and it should be on YouTube Music, usually shows up first, and it's usually within like 2 hours. So it's pretty insane how fast it gets uploaded. On other platforms, it could take up to 7 days. So that's it, guys. We got we got 2 hours of just creating this cover art. And I got 20 more to do. Okay, so thanks for confirming. That's it, guys. That's the full process. We went, um, yeah, if you look at this process, we had all of our information ready. We had song file, album art, oh, lyrics. Actually, we do have to add the lyrics. So you're gonna click on here to add your lyrics. And I'm gonna go to Suno to get my lyrics. Um, and for the lyrics, you don't want to put um, this kind of non-lyric stuff. They only want lyrics. You have to be careful, or your lyrics could be rejected. So just follow the instructions. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. Um, basic. I've read it. Okay, save. And there we go. So it's yellow right now, and we just have to wait until it's ready. And you're gonna see that in YouTube Music, in all the platforms. Yeah, I hope that was helpful. I've never done this before. You guys were the first to see the live stream. Let me know if you have any questions, how I could improve, and that's about it. So I'm gonna see if I know how to discontinue this stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Um, let me check here.